What's going on, guys?
Yeah! Yeah! And we are back!
Look, you ran around the cameras.
Yeah, I don't want to get in front of the cameras, you know?
It.
What is going on, brother?
Not much. Yourself?
Oh, you know I'm G'd up, brother. It's 2020, new year, new me.
So, wait, you know what's realised?
You can see the
We've got
video.
3 cameras on us.
What's up? What's up?
One,
What's
two,
up?
three. I love
Yeah,
it.
I don't know how I feel about that. I can see myself. It's a bit weird. I might
So
keep
what?
staring over there.
So, I see myself too. Flex.
What's going on, guys? There's not much there, but anyways, you got the coffee machine in the background.
So fucking hairy. What's going on?
See, we're getting sidetracked already.
I know.
Happy New Year, my man.
Happy New Year too, brother.
What is happening, mate?
Oh, you know, just trying to sort out my goals for 2020 and what I want to do.
Yes. Home Lauren, new year, new me. Yeah, I feel
Hey, we said we weren't going to say that.
No, I wasn't, but I had to because it's 2020. New year, new me, brother.
Oh.
You know? How's the new year been so far anyway?
It's been alright. Just,
Yep.
honestly, I didn't really take any time off.
Yep.
Or even though some of my clients ended up actually going away.
Yep.
I just worked through. But yeah, I didn't really do much, man.
Yeah.
Just been really planning to do, what I want to do in the next, couple months or so. Like we've got the nutrition workshop coming up
Yes,
in
I'm
February,
keen for
so
that.
pretty excited for that. Been working really hard, trying to deliver all the most current and relevant information.
And when's that? February what?
February 23rd,
Yep.
10:30 a.m. to 12:30 a.m.
Yep.
Just 2 hours. So Naomi's going to be talking about gut health and nutrition advice for exercise.
Yep.
And I'm going to be talking about like supplements and performance enhancers. And you know what? The evidence of the ones that actually work, there's a lot of evidence to show that they do actually work.
As in supplements or?
Supplements and performance enhancers. Everyone's
Okay.
like, oh, no, man, don't waste your money. They don't do shit.
What are some examples of performance enhancers do you mean?
So beta-alanine,
Yep.
it's actually classified by the AIS to be an A-class supplement.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So what does
And
it actually do for you?
So beta-alanine, it's designed to help lower your pH, so it keeps your pH more alkaline.
Mm-hmm.
So when you exercise and you get like that lactic acid build up in your muscles.
Yep.
So beta-alanine actually reduces the acidity in the muscles, so you can keep exercising and keep going.
Ah, okay.
And it's also
There
got
you
it's also got a lot of other benefits to it as well. But just there's heaps of supplements that have actually been shown to work, like scientifically proven to work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, there's a couple of them that actually don't do shit, but they just
Can we get some examples, or do we have to wait for the seminar?
BCAA doesn't actually.
Fuck!
If you eat meat,
Yeah,
eat meat,
yeah.
you don't eat it.
Yeah.
Straight out. L-carnitine, it's a bit controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been marketed as a fat burner, but unless you exercise in a way to actually lose
Sorry,
fat,
that's
that's
all
right.
right. I thought it was fat.
Unless you exercise in a way that's specifically targeting like your fat metabolism,
Yep.
it won't actually do that much.
I
for you.
remember when you were the biggest advocate for BCAAs.
Nah.
Yeah, you were. This is
No,
years.
as in like
back
now,
then.
like nah, forget it.
I remember when you called me on the phone. You're like, did you know BCAAs do this? I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, no, it doesn't. Wow, how things have changed.
But BCAA, like the three things in there, leucine, isoleucine, and valine.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that actually has been shown to have any beneficial effects is leucine. The other two don't do nothing.
Yeah, fair enough. Or I think someone told me once to have the actual effect from the BCAAs, like the brand that everyone was taking, the Extend brand, you had to have at least 20 scoops to get like the smallest benefit from it.
It's
And they were telling you to take 1 scoop a day.
Yeah, it's
Good marketing, bro.
It is, but like L-carnitine, for example, it's marketed as a fat burner.
Yeah.
But it's not essentially true. Like
Yeah.
it does other things, but anyway.
Yeah, touchy subject. Huh?
But that's some of the stuff I'm going to be talking about is like that sort of stuff.
Yep.
I'm going to be talking about creatine. I'm going to be talking about glutamine.
Keep
By the way,
going.
glutamine,
Yep.
amazing stuff. And yeah, so I'm pretty keen for that. Also looking for an osteo job at the moment as well, which is
What's up,
fun.
guys?
But
Yeah.
you've touched the camera like 4
Yeah,
times.
it was about to fall. Say that again. You're looking for an osteo job.
Looking for an osteo job, but who's watching my shit?
Oi, Dr. Timos in the hizzy.
Gabby, is that Simba? And
What's going on, guys?
Simon.
Guys, these are just the samples, but we've got the nice ones coming next week. So let us know
Not
what you
bad.
think. Hey,
Not bad.
let me move that again because I think I fucking hit it.
you
Anyways,
stop touching the
sorry,
camera.
brother, we're getting sidetracked. All right, so
Anyway, so looking for an osteo job at the moment. It's pretty competitive.
yeah, it would be. How many people did you say graduated as osteos last year?
I think I had 120 in our year level. And there was about 120 chiros as well. So there's a lot.
So what? 240 people? Is that
just from RMIT?
Just from RMIT.
Yeah.
And that's every year.
No, it's been going up every year. So there's more and more students graduating every year.
Okay, so roughly that amount of people every single year are getting qualified as osteos and chiros just from RMIT, and you're all trying to find jobs.
Yep.
God bless.
So exactly.
God bless. Yeah.
Exactly right. So definitely got to try and. It's definitely about how you market yourself, but I think everything's like that. How you market
which is
yourself.
good because I think for you've come a long way in trying to you've learnt and understood that you need to market yourself.
Yeah, man.
From everyone. Like we've had these chats so many times, but you're a little. I'm going to say skeptical at the start because you weren't too sure because everything at uni you were taught was to go by what they say,
the book,
And I'm like, just think a little bit more outside the box. Do your own marketing, do your own research, and see how that all goes.
Yeah.
And it seems to be paying off for you, which is a good thing.
Well,
what's going on, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Hi boys.
Good, bro. We're live. Don't talk
Sorry,
to
I
me.
came
That's
in.
all right. Keep going.
So yeah, but the thing is, I feel like a lot of people it's gonna hit them hard in the sense where you need to know how to hustle. If you wanna grow yourself as a business or as a brand, you need to know how to hustle. Too many people don't know how to hustle. They just think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go get a job and everything will be hunky dory. Doesn't work.
Oh my god! I literally had this chat with a member yesterday.
Yeah.
They were a dancer, and I said, you know what happened? He goes, it's hard. Like once you get qualified, they don't tell you how you have to go look for work or how competitive it is, or how hard it is to actually make it as a dancer. And he was actually quite fortunate. He got to go to China and do some backup dancing for some big artists over there.
Yeah, nice.
But I said it's the same thing. PT. I go even with yourself. I go, you're one of the only people I know who's actually in the field with his degree. A lot of my mates who have their degree aren't actually active in their field because they weren't told how to run it as a business or learn how to do marketing or just business in general. I mean, no one taught me that, no one taught my brother that, but we're just learning as we go. Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing people need to understand. It's not about the qualifications so much anymore. You need to put in extra work on top of that as well.
100%. It's man. The only way to get work is to promote yourself.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like that's it. If you don't promote yourself, you think people are going to just drop out of the sky?
Yeah, no.
Like, I want personal training.
And then just come up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's personal trainers everywhere.
Mate, every second person's personal trainer. You can do the course in 2 weeks online.
Exactly
it's
right.
It's a fucking joke.
Exactly right.
But in terms of, I think 2018 was, I learned more about myself in 2018. But 2019 I feel like was a bit different. I feel like 2019 I kind of got to...
Lost track sort of thing?
Not so much lose track. I feel like some of it, I was in La La Land a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
As in not just you, I mean like me too. Yeah.
I don't know. It was a very different year. 18, 19 were very different.
I feel 2018 was they were both good years, but I feel like 2018 was a different year, and then coming to 2019, I feel like we started off 2019 with a massive bang. We G'd up, everyone was having a laugh. It was good times. Yeah. And we were very much preaching, being positive and all these things, which is still what we preach.
Yep.
But then I feel personally, you don't have to agree with me. I feel, a few months into the year, I became too consumed with other people's negativity and their bullshit and their opinions and whatnot, which is the biggest thing I try to preach going against, is getting too caught up with other people's stuff.
Yep, 100%.
That on top of the work and the stress of running the business and all that stuff, pretty much fried my brain, to be honest, and made it really hard for me to be positive. And I pretty much crashed halfway through the year, if that makes sense. I lost pretty much all my energy, man. I was finding it hard to wake up. I guess you could say it was a little bit of depression. I just I was trying so hard to drag myself in. There was so many times where I just actually did not want to come in here.
Do you reckon there was a reason for that?
A lot of things, bro. Like I said, the stresses of running a business, always giving a shit about what everyone else was saying to me about what I should do, how I should do it. Everyone else talking to me about their problems. It just always, everything just it's like a ton of bricks hitting you. You know what I mean? Like, just kept weighing me down. Yeah. And I
think if you're relatively new to a business, I feel like that's going to happen.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I feel like at the start of the year, I was more positive. I was more energetic because I wouldn't let a lot of stuff affect me, if that makes sense. But then for some reason, if you gave me your opinion, I let it really affect me, and it used to keep me up at night a lot. I'm not saying you exactly, but as an example. Whereas before that, I wouldn't pay too much attention. I'm like, yep, sweet, no dramas, go on about my business. Whereas coming into the year, halfway through, a lot of people, it fucked me up a lot, really. This person said this, and I go home and stress about it. Then I'm like this, and then I just, I wasn't sleeping. And then on top of that, I was running the morning classes, going home, working, coming back, afternoon, night time, sleeping the 4 hours, 5 hours.
But I feel like as a gym owner, you'd be exposed to a lot of that stuff, though.
Yeah, I think it's working out the balance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't like that's part of our job. You know, we're going to take on other people's problems, but to not let it affect me the way it did last time or last year.
Yeah, okay. So
I don't wanna,
having a different approach to it.
Yeah, I don't want to go home and have to sit there and stress too much about every single other person's opinion about myself, or the gym, or what they're doing. It's just like, okay, that's what's happening. Cool, no worries. If we can find a solution, we find a solution. I don't want to get too consumed by other people's stuff.
That's right.
And I feel like I'm a massive contradiction because I was preaching so much positivity at the start of the year, and then I wouldn't say I became negative. I just became tired, to be honest, if that makes sense. I was really tired with just listening to so much bullshit, and it fucked me up, man. And we finished the year, and I couldn't wait for the year to be finished. I was like, I need this year done, man. And I'm feeling a bit refreshed. Like, we had a little bit of time off. I was still here. I'm going away at the end of the month with my girlfriend, so I just want this year to be the same way it was at the start of last year. Like, yeah, you got your problems, cool. We can see if we can help. If we can't, no worries. But I don't want people to come and just dump all their bullshit on us and then go about their business, and then we're fucked at the end of the day, having to take on everyone else's problems as well as the gym's problems.
Man, how do you think psychologists feel and psychiatrists, man? Like that's
100%.
their job.
Yeah,
their job is that.
I would never want to do their job.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money you pay me. I would never want to do their job.
Bro, that's why they charge $300 an hour.
Yeah, there are some shit ones, but whatever. That's not my field, so I'm not going to touch about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think one of my none of those bullshit basic goals. One of my biggest goals, honestly, is just don't get caught up in too much bullshit with other people, like their negativity, their problems. Like, I understand that's part of our job in a way, but I don't want to consume you. I don't want to come here and I just have a gossip session rather than let's focus on work. How can we get better as people, trainers, business owners? That's the shit. That's how we started off last year.
Yep.
That's the way I want this year to be. That's the way I want every fucking year to be. Yep. So I'm going to try really, really hard not to get too caught up. And if you see me talking shit, just slap me on the face, man. I'm like, I've seen myself, like, I'm talking and I'm like, what am I fucking doing? Like, stop that. You need to stop that bullshit. So that's probably my biggest fucking goal. Jacob knows it, you know it, Simon knows it. So if you see me talking shit, just slap me, bro.
But look, I feel like we all...
Yeah, Jacob?
You don't have to tell me to do that. I can tell you.
Exactly, so...
Look, I feel like we all have those moments, though, yeah?
Of course.
Everyone has those moments, but I think if you can try and limit yourself to it, that's better. But I feel like you got a lot more stuff. Like, you've got a lot more going for you now at this place. Like, you got some more trainers going on. Yeah. You've got some more plans. You know, you want.
Which is even harder to maintain. You know, when there's only a couple of you, it's a little bit easier.
But it's in some way it takes the pressure off you.
Yes and no, if that makes sense.
And Simon as well.
In a way, but I feel like it did, but it also didn't. There was a lot more work happening, and I took on a lot more responsibility, and which I don't mind. But again, just with everything else, it just weighed me down so much that it made it really hard for me to be here. To be honest, that's the honest truth. Like, I had so many times I'd come in here and I did not want to be here.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I guess the problem was I showed it too much. Like, people could see it in me when I walk in, my energy, which wasn't the same as it was before that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I want to just get back to being the person I was before that, the one that G's everyone up in the classes, G's you up when you get here. Just be. I enjoy being that funny, energetic person. That's me.
But I feel like if the pressure's off you, you will be that person, because you'll have more time to recover, to recuperate,
and that's what I'm saying.
Other things,
So I think that's my biggest goal for this year, is to be that person again. More vlogging, more live videos, more podcasts, just more shit to help everyone out, but just not get consumed by other people's bullshit. Pretty much it.
Spot on, man. I reckon you're spot on. You know? Well, I've been listening to, we've been talking about it. I've been listening to Grant Cardone recently, and he put up a video recently which was spot on, I reckon. He said 2020 will either be better or worse. It will not be the same. Yeah,
I heard that this morning on the way here.
Right, and I think he's 100% spot on. I think one of the big things that I learnt last year was don't wait for the universe to tell you when it's your time. If you want something, you got to go out and you got to get it. You got to take it.
Fucking oath.
Too many people, they're like, oh, it's not my time. It's not my time. Yeah, it's not my time. Yeah, wait for the right time. What do you think? Sitting at home, you think sitting at home waiting for something to come knock on the door is gonna make you who you are? No, mate.
Because then I think that's the biggest lesson I've learned. Like, I'm not gonna wait for this time when it's right, but all these people you listen to that have done it and they've been there, they're successful, they always tell you there is no right time.
No, man, of course not. Go out and get it. If you want something, if you want to achieve something, or if you want something, go out and get it. Yeah. Don't be like, oh no, it's not my time yet, I'll wait. No, mate.
Even if you don't always have a plan, you don't necessarily, don't take word for word, but you don't always necessarily have a plan. Just do it.
Just do it.
And
That's
then
it.
you'll
Do
learn
it.
it as you go.
See what happens. It could work out more beneficial for you anyway.
Exactly right.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying to you. That's what happened to me last year. I was like, no, I'll wait for this time. No, blah, blah, blah. And that's why everything just got to me so much. I'm like, oh man, I'm not coping. But like I said, we've had the breaks. So I'm fresh, and that's the way I want this year to be. I want us all to be energetic, positive, supportive of each other. And that's pretty much it. I just want us all to be the best version of ourselves, like we always used to speak about. And that's what I want. 110%.
Something else I also learned is don't help people if they're not willing to go out of their way to help you.
That's the biggest thing I have to learn this year.
Because I did that last year.
Yeah, I think we all did, yeah.
So as in like I was always going out of my way for people, giving people free advice, helping people out all the time, and I got nothing in return. If I did get something in return, it'd be something very, very small compared to my, hey man, I'll give you this much and tell you this much and you're only going to give me this much.
But I guess
like,
it's also...
It's not going to happen this time.
What's the other saying? People say, don't expect anything from anyone, pretty much.
No.
And again, this is how I was at the start of last year. Then I started becoming a little bit less like that, if that makes sense. So that, I want to go back to that. I don't want to expect anything from anyone, but I will support those who support us. But if you're going to come to me just for a handout, well then no, it's not going to be that.
100%. Like if someone's going to support you, like we were talking about before, right? Supporting a business is going somewhere and paying full price, doing a shout out, taking a photo, doing something. That's supporting a business, right?
And I agree with
not,
you.
Not oh, hey man, you got clothes. Hey,
give me something.
Give me a free top. No, how's that supporting? That's not supporting. It costs you money to make this stuff.
It does cost money. I agree with what you said. I agree with what Jacob said in the sense that supporting someone's business is buying their product, supporting what they do, but also supporting them on a mental level. You know, checking up on them. How you doing? How's everything going? How's the business?
Yeah, that's true too.
And if there's a way they can help out besides just paying for the product, you know, like do you need help with a business plan? Do you need help selling your clothes? Do you need, whatever it is. So I like both aspects: 100%. Buying the product, supporting the product, and also supporting the person on a mental level as well.
That's true too, but at the same time, if they're not buying your product and if they want handouts,
no. Handouts is completely different.
But if they're like, oh, you know, I'll like if they're showing support mentally, that's fine. Yeah. But if they're not going to support you by trying to buy a product, or even coming in here, hey man, I'll pay for a session. Yeah. Honestly, man, how are you going to pay the bills?
No, I agree 110%.
You know what I mean? All this stuff that you're making, that you're trying to put all your ideas into.
Yeah, right? Coming soon.
Right?
Yeah.
It's going to be for nothing.
I agree 110%.
I guess that's bullshit, man. So if there's one thing, and people are always coming to me, even messaging me on Instagram for free advice that I charge like 80 to 100 bucks for. Rehab advice. Hey man, I've got a sore neck. What should I do? Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like that's very important. You know what I mean? Like, if someone wants your advice because they know that your advice is top notch,
they'll pay for it.
They have to pay for it. Yeah. Show them how much your advice means to them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can still. There are certain ways like. You can get, like you already do little things like, you know, Technique Tuesdays, so that's free advice. And if they want more, they can pay for it. You know, it's just giving a little bit and then getting some back, if that makes sense. 100%. But those are the biggest things, man. And I think same thing. I want us to continue to learn and upskill as trainers.
Always, 100%.
Business owners.
100%.
I feel like we lost it a little bit again midway through the year, coming to the end of the year. We saw it like we did a bit of upskilling sessions together. We went to a few seminars, you and I. But I want to bring that back 110%. Like I love that stuff, man. I'm massive on that.
But that's it, upskilling. Like that's how we grow, not only professionally but personally as well. 100%. You go there, you meet people, you network. Yeah. That's how it works, man.
Exactly
right.
And
you know how many times have we done that? Even on our podcast,
exactly.
We've had people from all different professions come on our podcast. Hairdressers, chiros, osteos,
everything.
Like we've had everything on here.
Exactly right. And for us, you know, we've got such a diverse group of trainers.
Entrepreneurs have been on here.
We've got such a diverse group of trainers. Why wouldn't we all come together and train together and learn from each other? Like, you have your experience and knowledge, I have my experience and knowledge. They might be similar, but they're still different. Yeah. Then you got Naomi, Marie, Jonty, my brother. Everyone has different experiences, different knowledge. Why wouldn't we all come together and learn from each other? Yeah. You know, I think it's free. You don't have to go pay for the seminar. Like, I still want to go to seminars, but you're getting free knowledge, and we've all learned from each other. So why don't we just do that?
100%, man.
You know.
But look, I think those two things for me, you know, those two things have been the most important things I took away from 2019. Yep. I can't really think of anything else because, you know, I was so busy last year, like I didn't even have time to worry about too many other things. Yep. But just those two things are very important, man. Like, don't wait for something to happen, make it happen. Yep. And only help out the people who are willing to help you out and show you support.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, like support goes two ways. It's
100%.
not a one-way street, man.
I think we're pretty much on the same page. We don't have the same generic bullshit goals, you know, but obviously we start our own.
Be real, be you. Like that bullshit.
I'm just gonna be me, do you boo. You do you boo. Get the fuck out of here.
I hate that. You do you.
Whatever, bro. You guys do your thing. I don't really caught up with your bullshit. We're gonna focus on ourselves, like I said, like we did at the start of last year. You want to do what you want to do, whatever, man. You do what you want. I don't really give a shit, and I think that's about it, bro. But I'm done with giving a shit about other people and their opinions. I'm going back to me, and I'm fucking sweet with that. I'm cool with that.
That's it.
You don't like me, you don't like the gym, you don't like my swearing. Too fucking bad. Like I said before, change the fucking channel.
Log out of Instagram, dog.
You know?
Log out.
Yeah, nah. I think that's it, bro. I'm sweet.
Alright, yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say, man. I reckon there's just those two things are probably the most important for me anyway.
Yeah. Guys, always, if you have any questions, hit us up. If you want any questions you want us to answer.
Also, we are thinking about doing a live Q&A. We did one 2 years ago, I think it was, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah. We did
Yeah, some shit like that. But yeah, we should do it again, definitely.
we did one 2 years ago, so if you guys got any questions for me and Daniel, please let us know and we can probably address them.
Yes, and look out for some of our new clothing coming soon. All right, guys, thank you very much. Peace out.
Yeah.